I'm here with Jerry Lamb, Project Marketing Manager at Concert Properties. Jerry, it's great to see you.
Yeah, thank you, David.
Tell us all about this incredible project here at North Harbour.
Yeah, at North Harbour, this is Concert's newest master plan community in North Vancouver. It's spanning about, I think, half a kilometer of shoreline right on the waterfront of North Vancouver. And anybody who's been to Vancouver knows that Vancouver waterfront and the views are spectacular here. This community is meant to be a very inclusive and welcoming community that's going to grow over the next 10 to 15 years. We're creating housing, not only, residential housing, but we also have a lot of other housing opportunities, such as for seniors or for rentals. And there's also going to be about 290,000 square feet of commercial, retail, and office space here. So it is really going to be a complete and cohesive community, all designed to meld well together and to blend in with that North Vancouver lifestyle and environment.
So, in working with Smart Pixel, you really wanted to bring this vision to life. Describe that for us. How did the Smart Pixel application help your salespeople present to buyers and bring that project to life?
Yeah, so that's always the thing with, I guess, anything that's a pre-sale condo is that you're not really selling anything practical right now. You're selling the promise of something. And the more you can give the customer to show them what that is, the easier it is for them to make a decision. I know that on the sales floor, there was a lot of people were very impressed by the Smart Pixel program because it really, really, like, beyond any still images or anything, those renders that we did, it really showed the breadth of the community. And I think that was really important for this to be very upfront about the fact that this isn't a one-off building or a couple buildings or even the 4 buildings that we have in the first phase. This is a huge 10-year project and investment that Concert is putting into North Vancouver, and being able to see that on the Smart Pixel app was really important.
So, when we look at this application and people are wowed and you gave them a lot of information, do you feel that you help the customers to truly understand Concert's vision for this project?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that together, the sales team, they got very familiar with using the program and kind of showing all aspects of the community. The thing about the Smart Pixel app, I think, is that it's obviously first and foremost a huge, a very, very good first impression that you make, like the expanse of it, like the quality of it and everything. And then after that, you'll find that some of the not as upfront features are really good supports for the salespeople, in terms of being able to show the shadowing, the floor plans, and everything. With all of that information that's given to you in one package, basically all of the potential buyers' questions would just be immediately answered. There's no need to go back and forth between a massive binder full of information, printing out floor plans and everything. It's all together in one. So it was a great sales tool, very, very good support for the team.
So I understand realtors bring in buyers, you're bringing in buyers. Has the Smart Pixel application made it easier for buyers and even realtors to understand your vision and what people might be purchasing?
Yeah, exactly. Just with Smart Pixel, you have all the information that you need in one package that is a little bit more aesthetically pleasing than, pulling out a full stack of binders or printing out floor plans or having to reference to a lot of different materials. Every piece of information that you need is more or less in the app already. So if the customer has a question, it's easily pulled up. You can compare multiple floor plans, which is typically what most people are most interested in. And then along with that, you can also see various aspects of the community. We built something specifically to show the retail high street that we're going to be making, just to give people, again, an understanding of the vision that's to come here, what can they expect? So they're really buying into not, again, just one building. They're buying into an entire vision, and the app definitely shows all the aspects of that.
When people walk into the office and see it that first time, and even when they're finally using the application, do you feel that the buyers are getting the wow impact that you were hoping to generate?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say that everybody who came in through the doors was immediately impressed by the application and what it was showing, particularly on the large video wall that we have set up. The video wall was also really helpful in terms of giving presentations to a large amount of people. And with the high interest of this project, we definitely had a lot of people coming in and wanting to see everything, and to be able to show them on the screen like that, and especially with Harborside being a very, very wide and flat community. There's no high rises here or anything. That super wide video format was perfect for showing exactly how big of a community we are, and what the vision for the future is going to be like.
So I'm sure that when they looked out, that they saw that panoramic view. I mean, we saw it here on the floor, but when they saw it from the simulated view, jaws dropped. People were excited.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think the simulated view does a really good job of showing the view even when it's a little bit of a gloomy day like today, because we have a lot of gloomy days in Vancouver. And while you can visually see it, you can also imagine it in its most perfect form in the app, so that people really get an understanding of, like, it's going to be a nice day. It doesn't always have to be gloomy like this.
Would you say that the buyers that came in here, since they had their own kiosks to use, had their own emotional connection to your project?
I would say so. I think that for a lot of our buyers, people do come, like I said earlier, from North Vancouver or from West Vancouver. They are very, very used to this area, so they inherently have an emotional connection. A lot of people have also been waiting for a long time for this site, because the site's been around for a long time. They've been waiting for what is going to happen here, and being able to see that in like a video form for them, they understood the vision, and they definitely connected with it.
Do you feel that the experience that they had here generated greater confidence in concert properties, and especially in the vision and what you're about to build here?
I would say so. I think that having such a robust marketing and sales campaign and all of the tools that you see in the presentation center definitely helps to inspire confidence. This is our first master plan community in North Vancouver, so we did really want to establish a name for ourselves and build upon that. So definitely seeing the extent of what we're doing here was very helpful in that.
You're selling here also a lifestyle.
Yes.
It's clear that there's a lifestyle as part of the North Harbour project. Do you feel that that was well conveyed also through the application? People understood what they could expect to have here as a lifestyle?
Yeah, I would say so. I think that for anybody living in North Vancouver, again, they tend to have very active lifestyles, and they know what they're looking for and where they need to go for that. So I would say that the app itself probably didn't tell them anything they didn't already know, but I think that illustrating certain parts of it, for example, like the length of the Spirit Trail or the proximity to the mountains and everything, being able to see that all together is impactful, because then they realize, yeah, that I can do all of these things from North Harbour.
So it sounds to me like the Smart Pixel application really helped the concert team to really surpass your sales goals.
Yeah, I would say so. We had a really, really great success at Drift. For the project itself, and this is just the first building so far, we had a very, very large database of registrants, and pretty much everybody, it seemed, wanted to come into the presentation center. I think that it was a lot easier to process that large amount of people, also because we had all of the personal kiosks set up so that everybody could really focus on their own thing and look through it themselves. Like, they didn't need to be walked through by a salesperson every time, just because the app itself is very intuitive and easy to use for people. And so being able to show all of that information together answered everybody's questions and made the process a lot smoother, and also gave people confidence in the product that they were going to buy.
So it sounds to me like going forward, we have a long relationship together. Would you see us working together on future projects with concert properties?
Yeah, I absolutely would. I think we're pretty committed. I think that we've all seen the benefits of using the app, and we've heard nothing but positive feedback from our sales team, our customers, or anyone else, really.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.